Hi guys, so loads of people this weekend, next weekend, the weekend after are either jumping on stage or have just been on stage. So to everyone there, well done. And I just wanted to talk about something that I see quite a lot. And it's the post-comp treats, as people call them. I don't like that word, treats. It kind of implies you're a dog, is the cliche. Don't use food as a reward. But what I'm seeing a lot of, right, is people have either a cupboard or a box or a suitcase or something where they stash a load of food. And what they do in the lead up to the comp is every time they go shopping, they buy their turkey, they buy their asparagus, sweet potato, all the rest of it. And they're buying chocolate, they're buying cakes, they're buying Oreos, they're buying all of the rubbish and that they intend to eat after the comp. Now, firstly, I don't like this because it's about mindset. So for me, I focus on the comp. I don't focus on after the comp. I don't focus on rewards. I don't focus on what I'm going without. I focus on the reward being the trophy. So I focus on that day and what is going to happen on that day and the excitement of that day. I don't focus on getting the day out of the way so that I can eat loads of shit. It's the wrong mindset. It also sets you up for failure after. So people talk a lot about reverse dieting and all that kind of thing. Now we can go into that in a lot of detail. As a coach, I do reverse diets. But on a very basic scale, do this as an exercise, right? Take the food, the suitcase full of food you've got, swipe it all into MyFitnessPal, add up how much that comes to. It probably comes to like 20,000 calories or something crazy, right? Now, let's say it doesn't come to that. Let's say it comes to 10,000 calories. And let's say you're going to be really sensible and you're going to spread that out over, say, 10 days, right? It's already an extra 1,000 calories a day over and above what you're currently eating, right? So let's say that you're maintaining your weight at your current intake or you're dropping weight, right? Let's say you're 400 calories below maintenance. Well, that's straight away going to put you 600 calories above maintenance. Now, but that's not just it, is it? Because you're going to reduce your expenditure. So you're going to stop doing that morning cardio. You might have a couple of extra days off the training a week. So your maintenance level, is going to drop. Now, also, your metabolism slowed down. It's primed for storing fat at the moment because your metabolism has slowed down. So what used to be a level of food that you would maintain at, so you could have a couple of takeaways a week, you could have the odd, chocolate bar a day, and as long as you go to the gym, then you were working it off and you were staying in kind of good shape. That's not the case anymore because your metabolism has slowed because you've been dropping your calories. Your body is primed to store fat. It's also not used to these foods that you're about to put in. It's not used to sugar. It's probably not used to wheat, all of these processed foods. Now, your body is immediately going to use that carbohydrate, let's say it's carbohydrate rather than sugar, to shuttle water into your cells. You're going to balloon, right? And then now, let's say you're a bikini girl, you're 50, 60 kilos. You add 5 kilos of water on top of that, you're going to look terrible. And it happens fast. It happens like that because, you might have even been water loading. So your body will shuttle this water in really fast. You might gain 5 kilos. So just be very careful is what I'm saying. Structure your treats. I turn up to a comp or something. I've got maybe a carb killer and, that's probably about it, because there's normally something on the day that I fancy. I might have driven past a petrol station and there's something I fancy. There's no point in planning all of these junk foods. It's just setting yourself up in the wrong mindset. So by all means, after a comp, have a burger and chips. You're probably a bit depleted. There's a certain amount of time where your body's just going to refeed itself. After that, say, 24-hour period, you are going to start shuttling on high amounts of water and then you're going to start building fat. So what I do after a comp, I have a treat meal that night and I try and make it whole food. So like last time I went for an Indian and it was just lamb and rice, normal foods. Next day I had a few sugary treats and then you reined it in. And I was eating more calories and I had a cap. So I had 5 kilos. When I hit 5 kilos over stage weight, I had to rein it all back in. And then I dropped the water and I stayed in shape. So set yourself a goal. Obviously you can do a strategic reverse diet, but in the very basic scale, you all know the score, up your calories by maybe 10% each week. Keep an eye on it. Don't ramp your carbs up so high and don't set yourself up for failure by stock holding bad food. I don't want to be a party pooper, because the cool thing is to talk about chocolate and ice cream and Oreos, but in reality, it's going to do something terrible for you. So, combined with that post-comp blues, which is a very real thing, you've had a goal for a long period of time, and they take that goal away, you can compound that with a physique that you're not happy with, and you're going to feel really bad. So, try and be sensible with it. But yeah, well done with your comps. Good luck.